Hello, and welcome to the season finale of Battle of the Bangers. I'm your host. My name is Tyler. Kyle's wearing a top hat.
Yeah.
And Brandon is not.
Nope.
Kyle, why are you wearing a top hat?
Because I decided to spruce up the look a little for this grand finale. I dressed to the nines, baby. Because this grand final, oh gosh darn it, baby, this is gonna be quite the duel. What some might say, quite the battle of the bangers.
Milady.
All right, I'm taking that off.
Milady.
we did it.
Cool. If you didn't click out already, we're about to dive into the matchup that y'all have been waiting for. As you can see here on the screen, we started here with the top 8 most streamed songs according to Spotify, and we are now left with 2. The top 2 decided by us. To the surprise of no one, we are left with We Own the Night and Chucky versus the Giant Tortoise. 2 of the bangingest bangers of all time, 2 of the most DGD songs DGD has ever written. They are played at every show. They are just quintessential DGD bangers. And today, we will be deciding which one of them is the best DGD song of the people's choice of DGD songs. You may be thinking, we've already determined what the best DGD song is ever. And what We Own the Night wasn't even in the list. So what could happen today? I guess we'll find out right now. Debate! I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah.
So, super piping hot take here. I'm about to betray everything that is holy. Chucky versus the Giant Tortoise. Okay, these are 2 of the best album openers DGD has ever come out with. Bar none. I don't care what anybody says.
Correct.
Chucky versus the Giant Tortoise is such a masterpiece. It has so many different areas the song goes. It is just this beautiful amalgamation of all these different parts. You know, Tillian, just with his like excellent vocal range, you know, totally steps it up from Instant Grat days. I mean, him and John Mess going like back and forth, intertwined throughout the piece. You know, absolutely classic DGD John Mess lyrics. I mean, like crazy choruses, like it's so epic, like how the instrumentals and Tillian match up. And then of course, like towards the end, like the bridge before the final chorus, like Tillian just gets the stage and he's just backed by the whole band and you just hear him just fucking rip it, dude. Now, on the other side of the coin, We Own the Night, you know, in the chorus, you know, he's really going off, you know, while John Mess like comes behind him, like underneath with like his screaming performance. But the more I look at these 2 and the more I listen to these 2, like Chucky versus the Giant Tortoise, like from start to finish, just does so much more. While with We Own the Night, we have, you know, an excellent opening. We have like an excellent 2 verses and choruses met with an excellent transition into an entirely different, you know, third of the song to finish out the track. I mean, this is the most gargantuan matchup we could have. But Chucky versus the Giant Tortoise is just, it just gets it, man.
Don't be wrong for the sake of being different. This doesn't have to be as interesting as you're making it. We Own the Night is peak DGD, okay? Like Chucky, yeah, Chucky be good. That's been our mantra for the entire series. Chucky be good. I'm gonna have it tattooed on my body. Maybe. And We Own the Night. We Own the Night is We Own the Night. It is the most streamed song for a reason. It does everything correctly. Sure, Chucky be good and Chucky be a vibe and Chucky be a good time, but We Own the Night is like everything. We Own the Night is like a roller coaster ride with your pants off, whipping through the sky on all kinds of hallucinogenics. It's everything you could possibly want in a song. It takes you on a spiritual journey. It takes you everywhere. It's like 7 songs wrapped in one. Chucky is just one very good song that gives you lots of good endorphins. But We Own the Night is technically on a whole other spectrum. We Own the Night is like if you were to take the universe and collapse it into one tiny dense object and then put it inside of your ear, and then you listen to it and it's like, wow, my mind is expanding and I now have a new understanding of what music can be. And Chucky is just like, this is good. So I'm gonna that's my argument. I like them both, but there's a clear winner. There's a very clear winner.
I don't think so.
Whoa.
In my eyes, there's my favorite child, and there's the one that tries to live up to the expectations that the favorite child has set, and it gets very close, but it can't quite make it there. We Own the Night won a Nobel Peace Prize. Chucky versus the Giant Tortoise won a science fair. They're not the same.
Whoa. That is epic. Holy shit.
That's disrespectful.
I know what I said.
I
I have to put my foot down before we make a mistake that we will regret for the rest of our lives. We don't want our children to live with the sins of what could happen in this episode. We don't want to look back and be like, whoo, man, we really tried to be different in that one. We tried saying that this song was better than the best thing ever. Just so that the people wouldn't say like, oh, we're a bunch of little basic people. Oh, we went with the generic answer. If we can't shake things up and be wrong, we can't just shake things up for the sake of shaking things up. We got to be right. We got to do what is right, and the right answer, it might not be the most exciting answer, but it's the right answer.
Son,
Kyle, you look like you want to say something.
Yeah, I want to say something. I want to talk about something. So, last time we saw We Own the Night, it fought up against Inspire the Liars. And in that duel, I sided with Inspire the Liars. Some might consider that a hot take. I was outvoted. And my defense for that decision was that I feel as though both channel a great energy that I love. I cited, experiences at concerts. How great they both made me feel. Now, objectively, I think maybe Inspire the Liars does even more within that song and gives me that same energy, so it edges it out for me. That being said, Chucky be good. And I think Chucky outclasses Inspire the Liars in a lot of ways. I think Chucky just brings it all together. It is able to be intricate. It's able to fucking melt your face off. It's able to give you a tattoo around your belly button, on your cock, wherever you want that damn tattoo. It's always going to say the same thing. It's always going to say Chucky be good. But maybe it's time to change that tattoo to Chucky be best.
No, because that'd be a lie. And we don't tattoo lies on our body, Kyle. I don't tattoo lies on my body.
Oh, fuck.
Brennan has opened the door, and I am going
Chucky be best. Chucky wasn't even best on our list of the best when we picked the best. That was a sentence that made sense.
I tell you what, yeah, that was not a sentence. And this is my vote. My vote. I'm gonna do it.
That doesn't surprise me coming from you, the mothership boy. That doesn't shock
I'm the
me.
mothership boy. I'm a mothership boy. Yeah, Chucky be best. I think it's time. It's time, guys.
That's not the mantra, Kyle. Chucky be good is the truth.
I think it's time to upgrade the truth because I think it's fine. It's earned its title.
Watton be God is what I have tattooed on the bell end of my cock because I couldn't fit We Own the Night because the bell end of my cock is very tiny.
Fucking bell end.
Watton be God.
Chucky wins, man. Come on.
Chucky doesn't
let
win.
it happen.
Chucky doesn't win. Chucky can't win.
Tyler,
Brennan,
we have a confession to make, Tyler.
And just know there's so much on the line for this. The ramifications of what you pick will be felt throughout the ripples of time and history.
I know.
Sorry.
Putting
will say-
Chucky at number 1 would be a disservice to every other video you've ever done.
How?
Because
How?
we
Explain.
put Stroke God above Chucky in our ranking, and we said, I remember specifically, I'm not going to go back and find the clip to put it in, but I remember we said, even if We Own the Night was here instead of Stroke God, I'm pretty sure it would still edge it out, because it achieves that level of complexity, whereas
Well, it
Chucky
wasn't there, Tyler.
is a very good song.
It wasn't there, Tyler. It wasn't there.
It wasn't there,
So,
but we
we'll
alluded
never
to
know.
the fact that if it were to be there instead, it would
might.
probably still win.
Probably. But nothing is certain in this life, Tyler. This is an
Yeah, we
intervention,
can be betrayed
Tyler. I'm
by
sorry.
even our closest of friends, it would seem.
Tyler, this is an intervention. I'm sorry it had to come up this way
Intervention.
in the format of a shitty March Madness-esque bracket to give you this sit-down talk about why Chucky's better than We Own the Night, but it is.
Chucky's not better. It's not better. It's not better. It could win this, but it's not better. Objectively, it's not.
You know it to be true. Objectively, it is.
Here's the
and
thing.
That's why I'm
Here's the thing.
voting
If
for
Inspire the Liars had won the last round, I would say Inspire the Liars is better than Chucky for the exact same reason I'm saying We Own the Night is better than Chucky. It is more complex.
You fool.
It achieves more. It is an overall
You fool.
bigger package.
You fool.
Chucky
No.
hits you with one very powerful vibe, and it rocks your socks off. It is a very good song. I'm not underselling that, but We Own the Night is not just a good vibe. It is not just a good song. It is a fucking experience. A transcendent experience that changes boys into men. That changes humans into telepathic liquid people.
You all right, buddy?
Ugh.
Sorry.
I am more than all right. I am
time to-
correct. I'm not just all right. I am right.
Deep.
We own the
Take a
night.
sip of water,
Deserves
pal.
to be
Take a-
number 1.
Take a breather.
Well, they say
Brendan,
denial
it's-
is one of the stages of grief. Man, you have the song that pulls off one of the best transitions I've ever heard in music against a song that is the absolute sum of its parts. We Own the Night, the first 2/3 of the song, it is a masterpiece, transforming into another masterpiece. Chucky versus the Giant Tortoise is a masterpiece throughout. This is one of the toughest decisions I've ever
Yeah.
made.
It's 2 masterpieces versus 1 masterpiece.
Everything hinges on this. My vote is going with Chucky versus the Giant Tortoise.
What the fuck? No! I will not have it.
Yes!
It is wrong.
Yes!
The people. No. All of our credibility was just launched out the window. My camera is crooked.
Chucky be best!
So,
I have never been so flaccid in my life. This is upsetting. This is wrong. This is not the correct decision.
This is the closest I've been to erect in my whole life. This is the greatest moment.
it's
I
just
thought that our opinions meant something.
our opinions do. And
Turns
our
out I was
opinions
surrounded by frauds this entire time.
and that's the thing, our opinions evolve, and
Into the
Putting
wrong
Stroke God
fucking
against-
things.
because look, in my eyes,
You have become ignorant in your hubris.
in my eyes, Stroke God dunks on both of these songs, but Stroke God is not in this list. But Chucky versus the Giant Tortoise just does so much more. We Own the Night is obviously their most streamed song for a reason, but Chucky versus the Giant Tortoise, re-listening to it recently and getting into the vibe for this episode, it is hard to deny its greatness. And for We Own the Night to be slayed, I don't think there is a more worthy contender other than Stroke God Millionaire. So, Chucky versus the Giant Tortoise wins this bracket.
Wow.
I'm mad.
This is incredible.
I'm mad.
I never thought this was gonna happen. This is incredible.
It's because it shouldn't have.
Because
You're right. We Own the Night shouldn't have made it to the finals. It should be Inspire the Liars versus Chucky versus the Giants.
Well, let's not get carried away.
I'm just messing.
No.
It deserved to be here. These two songs deserve to be here.
Right.
I respect it.
Right.
And can we then say, question, just, looking at this process here, which does that mean Chucky's the best album opener of any Dance Gavin Dance album?
Apparently you think that.
Could we then say?
You could say that, yeah.
I
Is it time
think
to
Sure
crown
could.
it?
You could say a lot of things.
We have, all time us talking about this band, all of our episodes, we've said, these are the two best album openers. I don't know if we've ever actually staked a claim one
they
way
are,
or another.
for sure. I think because, as Tyler said before in other episodes, we have stated that, especially in our best of DGD, we stated that if We Own the Night would have went up against Chucky that day, that We Own the Night probably would have won.
Oh.
But I feel like if these two songs were race cars, okay, and they were in a race, okay, I'm talking like NASCAR, like you have the ability to have instant replay and photo finishes and all that shit. If they were to race 100 times, one of these songs would probably win like 51 or 52. Like they are, like in my opinion, they are that close. One song is way more intricate instrumentally. The other song hits way like deeper vibes and has just the most wicked fucking transition and music. I mean, like the photo finish, like that's not even good enough with how close these tracks are. But on this given day and this given time, Chucky's the winner.
Sin has been committed today.
We're about the metaphors in this bracket, man. We're really
Yep.
metaphor a lot men is what we are today.
Wow.
In this bracket.
Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
That's what we are. Well, we did it, boys.
We did it.
Time to stop.
We did
Tyler's
something.
sobbing.
We sure did something. Man, that was like, I feel like I just got blue balled for 2 hours. I feel like man, I can't even be that mad though, because I do really like Chucky. Chucky be good, as we've been saying. I'm not changing the quote. Chucky be good.
That's fine.
For all
Chucky
eternity.
Be Good's already tattooed on your body.
It's
We already
tattooed
know
on my body.
this,
I can't
so
change it.
We
but,
can't change it.
Yeah, no,
In
I
spirit.
mean, if anything were to beat We Own the Night, I guess this makes sense. I still fervently oppose it, but like, the votes have been cast and there's nothing I could do about it. So the winner of season 1 of Battle of the Bangers, the Battle of the DGD singles ranked by popularity via Spotify, #not sponsored, is Chucky versus the Giant Tortoise. Round of applause for Chucky versus the Giant Tortoise. And one sad Price is Right horn for me. Man, what a day.
Wow.
So, if you're as upset as I am, please make sure you subscribe to the Talks a Lot Boys, because that would just brighten both of our days. You and me being the sad people who have been let down by these two beautiful gentlemen that are my friends. Also, subscribe if you agree. Also, like if you liked this video. Please let us know in the comments below why they were wrong. And also let us know what you thought of the series. I had fun making it up until this point, and it was a really fun time, and I'm excited to do this formula, to continue this show with season 2. We don't know what the topic will be, but I'm sure it'll be happening unless we just receive an absurd amount of hate for this series for some reason, which we have recorded all of this in one day. We don't know what any of the response has been, if any, to any of these episodes. But I hope it's been good. I really want to make more of these. So leave us some suggestions in the comments below on what you would want us to cover in future topics and future seasons of Battle of the Bangers. Jesus Christ, I am sad. We have been Talks a Lot Boys, and we will talk a whole lot next time. Bye. I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep now.